Hello everyone, this is Artur, and today I'm going to give you an update regarding the development process and production process of VR1. I know many of you are waiting for this update, and let me dive into it. So regarding the timeline, important thing to understand is while some of the things on the timeline we have anticipated and announced in the previous update has not yet materialized, it doesn't mean that the general production timeline and delivery timeline has been shifted or dramatically slowed down. Actually, not at all. The reason for the slower opening of orders than we anticipated is because you can build a headset and you can have an amazing headset, but we're still working on things like eShop and connecting the systems on the back end so that the orders are going automatically and we can fetch things and we can track things, and it just takes time. And we're working on that, and we need to make sure that it all works before we open orders. So that's one thing. Another thing is we wanted to make sure that we nail down a lot of technical parts of the headset, and these are invisible things mainly. So these are things of inner plastics with molding. We have molds and we have final plastics from the molds, but then we modify them inside to make the structure better. We've been tweaking more cooling. We've been tweaking the microphone quality. We've been tweaking the face shape of the face mask. Now, we thought that we will partner with some of the existing companies to make the face cushion of the VR1, but then we realized that actually we have to do it ourselves, and that process is taking time, and we're almost there, and we're ready to do it. But all those small things, which are seemingly small, but they're actually not small, they're all important with VR development. They all take time, and that's why we didn't open orders, because all of those small things plus the eShop preparations and the website and and the technical documentation and the tool for the VR tool for VR1, these are all things we're working on and finalizing right now. Now, the good news is that the general timeline of first production runs starting in April and first deliveries happening either by end of April or going into May, that still stands. Plus minus few weeks. Again, I don't count few weeks as the kind of that huge delay. It's just nature of the business. So that is good, and that stands. And what will happen in between now and then, as you all are waiting for, and you're asking me this every day, is what happens with Somnium Connect? How do we, what is with the orders? Now, Somnium Connect will happen between now and end of April. So now that is the thing we're looking at. Again, plus minus several weeks depending on the location availabilities, but that's what we're looking at right now. And obviously the timeline of order opening is shrinking a little bit. That's a good news, meaning that you will have less time of waiting between you pay the price and get the headset. So basically we took it on us, instead of just opening the orders for you and saying like pay and then we'll let you wait. We just don't do it, and we said no problem. We'll wait for that, and we'll let you pay when we're ready. So that is another thing. So Somnium Connect is coming. The moment I know more about Somnium Connect, and the moment I fix the dates, obviously we'll open registrations for that, and you'll be able to book the tickets, and you'll be able to come and see. Now, what happens with the hardware? So we're still testing the VR1s. We have several production runs. We do different types of runs to test, to A/B test different things. We are discussing and teaching the factory in Czech Republic the QA process for each component, the assembly process. That's all ongoing. We're working with the factory. We're working on the final looks of the boxes. We're working on all of those things at the moment. So the process is at full speed, and I'm very excited about it. It's the headset became better, right? It's already great, but it became better because we just nailed down those small things and make it more make it more important. Now, once we're ready to show you the final units, which have all the final components, because I don't want to show you the pre-final units where still some parts are 3D printed or some parts are not final. Right now, between what we've showed to YouTubers and when I show you the next headset will be the final headset. That being said, some of the YouTubers you might know will be getting a non-final units to test, and the reason for that is it's number one, they want to test it, and we want to go deeper with that. There's a lot of changes already happened, like for example, better lenses, so more final refined lenses, calibrated screens. We did the whole process with the calibration of the screen. So now the tool, this lens tool which we bought for screen testing and calibration and the optics calibration is fully operational, and we are calibrating screens to match them exactly correctly, and we're checking that if there is no discrepancies. So that's happening, and that unit is basically going to one of the YouTubers you'll probably find out soon. And basically, while I didn't want to wait until the final pre-production unit will be done, because it will take us several more weeks, we said, okay, we'll just ship this and then we'll replace probably when it's more final. But at the state of which is going right now to YouTubers, it's a good state. The visuals are there. The comfort not all the things are still fixed on the hat strap, which we want to have, which we're waiting from the factory to deliver. No problem. I still think they will enjoy it. For us, it's important so that they start testing the visuals and the kind of daily use case and the daily use on their side. So it's exciting. We're doing what we can. The product just became better on every single part and every point. It's just more refined. Everything from the touch of the plastic parts, from the rigidity, whatever. It's very strong. Okay, so that became better. Internally, there's so many changes internally to make sure that it holds up very well. That has been done, and we had to change quite a lot of molds or refine quite a lot of molds there. So again, the general timeline of production and deliveries has not changed. The window period between open orders and that has changed. So we're kind of pushing the window period and squeezing it. So here is the production date and run, and here is us approaching that and kind of trying to squeeze in the orders before the production. So that's pretty much it for the update. There will be more substantial updates once we start having the final units and once we know the dates and everything about the VR1. But we cannot wait. The reservations coming in still quite fast. So thank you for all those who are interested. We have several companies reaching out to us with the bigger orders interest. They have to go through the reservation processes as well. There's a lot of cool things happening, and I cannot wait for you to try the headsets out, because that's ultimately what you will probably enjoy the most. It's just diving in and enjoying it in your use cases, whether it's simulators or gaming or testing and developing some experiences. It's awesome. The pass-through is amazing. We've done some amazing software updates to that, so it's sharper, it's better. The contrast is great. Like even reading the mobile phone, it's just better than, for example, even on Vision Pro. Like this kind of things, we're tweaking it, and it's just becoming much more mature. The software is being finalized. So looking forward to see you all as our customers. And I'm happy to answer all your questions, and I'll probably do another call with you, live call, where I'll answer your questions live in Discord. So with that, thank you very much, and we see you on the other side very soon. Bye-bye.